proudly brought to you by Laglex Jewelry, Tabby's Empire, Fina Paris Collections, NIS Cakes, and Tees Gallery Africa.
Hello, viewers. It's another blessed Wednesday, and I'm so happy to bring your way the gist with Chacha. Yes, today the gist with Chacha actually took a different turn. Why do I say this? You all bear witness to the fact that we are not in normal times. We are in the COVID-19 era, and the B.E.C.E graduates just finished writing their exams. But I know most of you don't know actually what happened. Okay, so that is the reason why on this session of the gist with Chacha, I bring to you Daniel Kwame, and he is going to talk to us about his experiences pre and then post the B.E.C.E. Do stay with me and go nowhere. Alright, so with me is Daniel Kwame Asante, and he is just a basic school graduate who just finishes B.E.C.E. And to all those who don't know what B.E.C.E is, B.E.C.E is just basic education certificate examination, okay? And it's a national exam in Ghana, okay? So hello.
Hello.
Kwame, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
You know me, I'll call you Kwame.
Yeah.
When you meet me, I don't really take notice of your Daniel and all that. I love the Kwame. So how are you doing once again?
I'm fine.
Thank God. So tell us about yourself.
Okay, my name is Daniel Kwame Asante.
Okay.
I'm 16 years.
Oh, okay.
I attended God's Grace International School.
Oh, okay. Wow.
That's
Wow.
something small about myself.
Oh, I see. So how was the experience like in JHS?
Oh, it was alright, ups and downs and other stuff to
Wow.
push through. So
I
by the
see.
grace of God, we are done.
Wow. What did you love the most about JHS?
I didn't really experience that JHS life. Like, it was kind of dull for me because I don't know how to put it, but I didn't really
enjoy that much.
The part that I enjoyed was like staying with my friends in
Wow.
class, like, you know,
And all that.
yeah,
You know.
joking.
I see. Wow. So who was your favorite teacher?
My favorite teacher,
Yeah.
Mr. Bochi. He's
Mr.
a science
Bochi.
teacher, yeah.
Oh wow. Oh, so you really love science, right?
I didn't love
Science that much, but you just love his personality.
the way he teaches and
Wow.
you know, gets you right.
I see. Now, aside being a student, what else do you do?
Okay, I just go to school. I don't do anything else again.
Oh, okay, your passion. Cause I overheard your friends
Yeah.
be like you love football and
Yeah,
all
I love
that.
football, but I'm not that into it.
Into it.
I don't
Oh.
intend to, you know, take it far
Oh. So you just do it for fun.
for fun.
Oh wow, I see. So like if you get to the football, should I say stadium or park, you know, in this at your level we say park, if you train park, those kind of things. So like what position do you play as a footballer?
I'm on the midfield.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're a midfielder.
Yeah.
Wow. Now let us come to today's topic for discussion, okay? You just completed, right? Wow. So how was the experience like, you know, writing in COVID-19 period? But even before we come to when you were writing the COVID-19 B.E.C.E, as I will call it, how was the preparation like?
Okay, before then, our class we were very prepared for the exams, and then the COVID-19 pandemic came to, you know, so we had to start all over. When we went to school, we had to start all over and do some little stuff and get on board. So it was quite interesting.
Quite interesting. Wow. But aside it being interesting, did you ever expect that things would turn this way? Like COVID-19 just coming from nowhere?
No, I didn't expect that. We were just prepared, going to write our B.E.C.E and this thing came up. So we had to come home and spend some months in the house. So
wow. So how did the COVID-19 news hit you? As a student, you have a lot of ambitions to complete your B.E.C.E, and this is actually your B.E.C.E year, and then you just hear that there's a global pandemic is taking people's lives and all that. So how did the news actually hit you as a student who's preparing for exam?
I wasn't really happy about it. That COVID-19 was taking people's lives and things. But then for me, it helped me because I wasn't that prepared to write a B.E.C.E.
Wow.
I wasn't that prepared at all, to be honest. And I hadn't bought some of my books, my past questions, so that was it fetched me some time to buy those books and be solving in the house. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you can say that the COVID-19 actually did well for you. Wow, I see. I know the government actually put in place certain things to ease your online exam and all that. Okay, can you actually take us through that process, the e-learning process and the stage where you had to, learn at home using the internet?
Before I got to know about the e-learning thing, our school did an online learning this one for us, so we had to stay tuned with our teachers, like Google Classroom, exercising, and doing all those stuff. So the government e-learning thing didn't really help.
It didn't really help.
Yeah, because I didn't have much time to pay attention to
what
they were teaching.
Yeah. Wow. So how were you able to? During those times that you weren't able to pay attention, did you not feel afraid, like frightened to write this paper?
No, I wasn't frightened because I'm a very brave boy, and I trust myself.
Wow.
Even though I wasn't prepared, I was like, Charlie, come on, you can do it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So personally, how did you contribute to your preparation?
When we went back to school, I put a lot of effort in my learning. Like, I was very down a lot in learning. But then when we go back to school, I, speed up in the learning and did some researching and, to help my situation.
Wow, I see. Now let us look at home. Stay at home. There was slogan, stay at home, stay at home, stay home, stay safe. And we know home is made up of the family, okay? And I don't know for other homes, but a lot of students that I've actually interacted with have problems with staying home and learning because there's going to be distraction. Kwame, go and do this. Kwame, go buy this. Kwame, do this. So the home environment, was it really beneficial to your studies at home?
Okay, it wasn't that beneficial to my studies because distractions from parents, and I'm a person I like to stay in my comfort zone and learn. So I didn't have time. It was getting to 3 weeks before I started doing some things to help me, for myself.
Wow. So you actually put things in place for yourself?
For myself. Before our president came to announce that we are going to school on 28th, I started doing things for myself in a hurry, because I hadn't studied the COVID-19. My parents, I wasn't studying enough because of the. I thought we'll write the B.E.C.E next year.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't really take it serious.
But you were brave to face the paper, right?
I was very brave to face
and confident.
Yeah.
Wow. Listen, this guy was actually brave and confident to face the paper despite the fact that he hadn't really prepared for this exam. You know something? This is really getting great. I'm actually loving this discussion. But I would have to go for a quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
Hi there. Are you looking for the best and delicious cake for that special someone? Are you wondering where to get the right package for your friend's birthday? And also get all these decorations for that special birthday party?
We are back. and thank you for your loyalty. We are still on the gist with Chacha. So Kwame, how was the feeling like a day before the exam?
Okay, I was very, as I said earlier, I was very courageous and I was ready to face the music.
Wow.
Even though we had some time to learn. The government gave us some time to learn, so I had already prepared. But as a normal student, you feel some anxiety, like you feel anxious. So
and all that.
it was normal.
People would assume that, oh, we stayed at home and we didn't go to school to have a physical study. Therefore, there's going to be flexibility with the questions and all that. Were you expecting to actually see flexible questions? I mean, before you entered the exam hall?
Yeah, our teachers personally told us that because of the COVID-19 pandemic and the things happening now, the questions will be easy and will favor us and other stuff. So we took it like as a source of this one. So we had a confidence in us.
Okay. So you took it as a source of like encouragement.
Encouragement, yes.
Okay. Now that is before. Now it is B.E.C.E day. When you stepped into the exam hall and then they were like start work. I don't know how you guys are being timed to start your exam. Okay, but as you were giving the go ahead to begin and you saw the questions, how was it like?
Okay, when I saw the questions, I was like, I opened it before they told us to.
Hey,
That was a mistake. I was very anxious, and so I opened it and checked. I went through the papers, and when they told us to start, I was like, so this is all the B.C. that they told us to learn, and we had so much pressure put on us. It was so much, and oh my God! But
you must be
I was very happy
intelligent guy then.
Yes.
Wow.
It was a stand-up paper.
You think?
It was a stand-up.
Did people say it was difficult?
No. So far, after the paper, no one said anything about the paper, and they were all jubilating, like it was easy, and so.
So for you, the B.E.C.E was smooth.
Yeah, the first day it went well for me.
But
because
the days.
the first day was my best subject, English and
okay.
AMID.
Oh.
So I dominated in that.
Oh. So like moving forward, did you find any difficulty?
Yeah, on the second day, that's my
What was the name of the paper?
Science and B.E.C.E. Yeah.
B.E.T. Were you writing
Pretec.
homophones and Pretec?
Pretec.
Or you chose Pretec?
I chose Pretec.
Wow. That was like the subject I didn't like. I would rather choose homophones than Pretec.
I didn't know that. Before I knew, I was in Form 3 or like Form 2.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to change my subject, but then
But it was late.
it was too late.
Oh.
Yeah. Because the Pretec part has to do with drawings and other stuff that I don't really understand.
Symmetry, those things, technical terms.
Yeah.
Wow. So you would say it was difficult, and then the COVID-19 interaction actually didn't give you ample time for you to catch up with studies. Wow. So now that you are done, okay, before we look at what you're doing now, after you were done with the paper, how was the feeling? Were you excited or you were eager? Did I do well? Did I not do well? How was your feeling?
I already, after the paper, I graded myself on what I'm going to get, the ones and the other stuff, the other tools and things. I graded myself, then I saw that
You do well.
I'll do well.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Well, glory be to God. So now that you are done, what are you doing?
Okay, now that I'm done, my uncle has enrolled me into an IT school to learn graphic designing.
That's so brilliant.
Yeah.
Wow. So you aren't actually wasting your time at home?
At all.
Oh, that's interesting. That's so interesting. So, was the selection of schools online?
Okay, for my school, it was either you go to the school or you do it on the parents' platform. That was online. But I went to the school.
You went to the school?
Yeah.
I see. Can you share with us the school that you selected?
Okay, my first choice was St. Peter's Secondary School.
Pressure.
My second choice was Ghana National College.
Oh, okay.
And the third one was Akwemumai Senior High.
Oh, okay.
And the fourth one was I think Tema Institute or something.
Oh,
I don't
see.
really remember.
Oh, okay.
And the last choice
okay.
was Laboni Senior.
Oh, I see. Wow. I know you've said so much nice things about yourself, Charlie. Come like this guy is flying high. But do you think you really do well? Do you think this COVID-19 B.E.C.E would really favor you?
Yeah, it will favor me. Yeah.
Wow, that's
because
good.
Because of the COVID-19, I think the paper became standard.
Standard.
It wasn't so difficult and it wasn't so easy.
Wow.
So it was in the middle.
Wow. I know you are a young, let's say young man. Okay, you're a young man, you're aspiring to be this and to be that. But let us look at the shallow aspect of it. That is the secondary school. What are you aspiring to study in the secondary school?
General arts.
General arts. Wow. I see. Why?
Because I want to be a lawyer in future, and
Oh,
to be
wow.
a lawyer, you have to
So
study.
it will help you.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, I see. That's really, really good. So, do you really assess that everything is well? As in, like the B.E.C.E and your future and everything, you are really confident that even though the pandemic came, but there's a great future ahead.
Yeah, in life you have to stay positive to achieve positive things. So I'm really positive.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You see, my show is actually a well of inspiration. So whoever I bring on my show should end up inspiring my audience, okay? So I would like you to tell parents out there, okay, what is it about the words that they are supposed to pay critical attention to, especially when they're students? Yes, so I would like you to look into the camera and advise parents.
Okay, for me, things I didn't get that affected me a lot was like past questions, textbook, and other stuff that parents have to get. They have to get for their word to study hard. You don't just tell your kids to study hard without them having textbooks and past questions to learn. So parents have to provide past questions and textbooks for their kids so that they can,
be well prepared in whatever they are doing.
Yeah.
So parents, just as you heard from him, please make sure you put in all effort to create an enabling environment for your child to boost their studies, okay? You don't just leave them to study on their own, but you just have to create that enabling environment by providing the textbooks and all that they will need to enhance their studies, okay? So now, Kwame, we are coming to you as a person. I know life is full of experiences, and I know that as a young boy, there were certain things that you did in school that you aren't actually proud of them, okay? So I'd like you to actually look into the camera and advise young people like you on things that they should look out for when they are in school, so that they don't do the mistakes that you did. I'll be very happy if you even feel free to mention what exactly you didn't feel proud of doing at your level in the basic school.
Okay, in school, every subject is equally important, and then you have to pay equal attention to those subjects. You don't just say maths is, the core subject and French is not, so you don't take it serious. You don't take the French serious. You have to take all serious because French is an international language now, and you will have to learn it and then take all jokes aside and pay attention in class.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what
Wow. Pay attention in class. I think attention is one of the key factors in boosting your studies as a student, okay? I know you're a guy. Please, give them a shout out. Is there anyone over there you want to give a shout out? They are watching you and give them some morale.
Shout out to my friend, God's Grace International School 2020 badge.
Okay.
Nana Kwame Asante, PK, B.E.C.E, Reina, Rabna, Say Ram, you know, all my friends in God's International School. I really miss you.
Oh, I'm touched. Kwame, thank you so much for unveiling the pre and post COVID-19 B.E.C.E experience to us. Thank you so much, and it was good having you on my show. But before we go, is there anything you'd like to add?
I don't have much to say, but I would like to say that people out there should take all subjects seriously, and you would succeed in life.
Oh, I am so touched. And thank you so much, viewers, for staying with me throughout this interview. I cherish your loyalty so much. And thank you so much. I am so grateful to you for always watching The Gist with Chacha. Trust me, I have more for you. But don't forget that this program is brought to you by Glitz Jewelry. Trust me, they are the best jewelry brand ever in Ghana. I'm actually rocking one of their earrings and I feel so confident in it. Sabi's Emporium, NIS Cakes, and Vina Perez Collection. Thank you so much. So those are our sponsors. Until we meet next week, Wednesday. See ya later. Bye.
Sorry. La 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 la, yeah. Your smile's always shining out, and they know what it's all about. It's not hard for them to figure out the way you show Jesus. You know love is what they heard, and you didn't even say a word. Ain't it funny, that's the way it works. So when you know Jesus,